Harbor crew tonight wearing the red bands. Clint Campbell, Pete Bowen on the lines, Brian Pearson and Kyle Vink. The Rockets in their road red with blue and white trim. They'll go from left to right across your radio dial in this opening period. The hometown Lambton Shores Predators in white with black and red trim from right to left. We're underway. Opening period brought to you by Moffat and Powerona. Great home start with Moffat and Powerona. And head coach Mike Bondi starts up front with Dewart, Field, and Kilgore. On the blue line will be Sander and Bellany. And the Predators will come out to center. They'll lose the puck at the Strathroy line. Sander off the far boards, over skating it was McKinlay. Back comes Ryan Field on the far side. In over the line, bouncing puck towards the slot. Still has it. Lost it at the last second. And the Predators in transition near side. Sproveiro in over the line. He gets tied up at the line there on a good play by Matty LaBerge. The Rockets quickly changing around on the far side now for Martin. He left it for Field, gets it back. Martin now will bank a pass. He lost it to one of the new members. That's Christie, the former Chatham Maroon. And Ritchie will put it into the corner. Jay Ritchie coming over with this Binackers. Near left corner now, it's Gubbles. Watch closely. Forced behind the Strathroy net. Loose puck to the far side. This line's been on the ice for Strathroy since the start. And they're gassed. They'll go to the bench. In over the line. Here comes Chapman with a quick snapshot. And a nice save right up. Bondi impressed with that trial last night. Trottier will dump it in. It'll come around the near side. Kirk Dorman making his Rockets regular season debut. He's on the right side. Chapman up the gut. Coleman on the left wing. And the puck is dumped into the Strathroy zone. Here's Ross near side. Lead pass now for Duncan. Sidestep the Coleman hit. Here comes Federley in over the line. He's got Trottier going to the net. Federley around the corner. Mandarelli forced him behind the end line. Last time Mandarelli played the Lambton Shores Predators, he was hurt pretty bad on a check. That wasn't called. A shot rings off of a Rocket, and it looks like it might be, is that Bellany? Yeah, it is Tony Bellany. Consecutive 2 games that Bellany has left the bench. Here's a shot right on Lozier. Looked behind him, but he got it. Here's a big hit by Thornton. It's the first time we'll see the cameo line tonight with Thornton, Mandarelli, and Boyer. And pitching in Martin at the left point will keep it in. Plays it to the half wall. The Predators trying to clear the zone on the right wing now. It's Ty Jackson. He'll get out the center. Here comes Liberty. Liberty in over the line. Makes a move. Shot right on. Blocked away by Lozier. Steered to the far side. Jackson turns and fires right on. And Lozier made that stop as well. Thornton coming off a 4-goal night to open up his season. He'll tip it up the center. Mandarelli in over the Predators line. And the Rockets will change. Fresh over the boards. Here comes Hammett. He'll dump it deep near right corner. Baker in there first against Trottier. Trottier will beat him to it. Baker looked like he just held up there a little bit and let Trottier take the puck. Coach Mike Bondi might not like that. Here's Trottier in over the line. Centering pass, and on the back door and almost feeding that in the back of the net was Fraser. And Fraser got his stick and it just went wide. Here's Tanner Ferguson now at his own line. He'll play it up the boards. Knifed in by Warren. Arseneault. Checking in behind the net against Kurtis Sander. Arseneault not happy to see his line mate Kyle Brothers not want to play here. They were electric together, David. So the 2 newest Predators playing on the same line. Sproveiro is going to center Ritchie and Binackers, and Lambton Shores is going to get called. Let's go just about 2 days after he announced his retirement from the National Hockey League. We'll have that interview for you after 40 minutes. Here's a shot by Grogan, and that Lambton Shores with 3 16-year-olds, and if you're used to hearing just a maximum of 2, well, they have a card from Sarnia, and that allows that third 16-year-old. Correct, David? Here is Binackers. Right over the Strathroy line. Low risk shot, caroms off the back glass after Lozier tipped it there. Now Binackers, far corner now to Ritchie. Spinning away from the Rockets captain Tyler Dewart. Now back to Binackers. Back to Ritchie with some room down in the corner. He'll walk out to the half wall, trying to spin away from Tyler Dewart. Back into the corner, centering pass, off a skate, bouncing puck comes to the line, and Ross will keep it in. He'll put it into the near left corner. Binackers there first. This line doing some damage on the forecheck here for Lambton Shores. Strathroy hemmed in their own zone. And 2-on-2 scrum. Approaching the 5-minute mark of this opening period, the Rockets will control. Here's LaBerge. He'll play it off the near glass, bouncing puck high to center. Trying to reach it was Chapman. Dorman now trying to feed it. He lost the puck to Federley. He'll try and get it to the right side. It is dumped in on the backhand from Brendan Trottier. And now the Rockets will control. Martin will backhand it up the near glass. Bouncing puck gets out to center. Trottier will go back into his defensive zone and leave it for Ryan Fraser. He's forced all the way back by Coleman. Now he takes a hit from Dorman. Near side now to Duncan. He'll go back behind the net to Fraser one more time. Lost it to a skate of Coleman. He'll play it to the left point. LeBears fanned on the shot. It was bouncing. It'll carry him into the near right corner for Dorman. He'll cycle it down low to Coleman. Coleman looking for Chapman out in front. Now he'll cycle it to Chapman. He'll come near right corner now. The Rockets starting to get into a cycle here on this shift with Chapman, Dorman, and Coleman up front. Loose puck comes near side. Duncan tried to chip it. That'll go out of play, and it's very comfortable with you already in your first game on your own. Awesome. Thank you. Welcome back. 14:31 to go in this opening period. No score here from the Shores Rec Center. Chris Orrs and David Hansberger welcoming you on a Saturday evening. Hope you enjoyed your day today, and thanks for listening in to a little Rockets hockey. Rockets in their own zone. They're moving left to right across your radio dial. Thornton dumps it in. The hairline back on the ice, or cameo line. We'll find a name, Dave. And in behind the net is Boersma now for the Predators. He gets hit by Nick Boyer. Loose puck near right corner. Wammes tried to play it up the boards to Liberty. He's tied up by Mandarelli. Wammes will play it back in behind his own net. Boersma there for Lambton Shores. He'll cycle it back behind the net. He'll take a hit from Boyer. This line very small. Chase Thornton, he looked a little hurt there. He went to the bench. There's a hard hit by Mandarelli on Jackson at the Strathroy line. He went diving like he was in an outdoor pool. Near left corner now. Hammett will leave it. And out comes Hartwick for Strathroy. The Rockets changing on the fly. Near boards to Baker. One touch pass looking for Hartwick on a give and go. He'll get in there first with McKinlay. McKinlay takes him into the boards and picks up the loose puck. He'll come up his own zone near side and finds Arseneault in over the line. Arseneault in behind the end line, watched by Shawn Grogan. Leaves right there. Centering pass out in front. Loose puck outside the blue ice. Cleared away by the Rockets. Hartwick finds Baker out the center. Baker makes a nice dipsy-doodle. Got around to McKinlay but couldn't get around Tanner Ferguson. Coming in off the left point, Dalton will keep it deep. Loose puck on the far boards, picked up by Ferguson. 7 minutes gone. Opening period, no score. We knew it would be a different type of contest compared to last night at this point, David. Warren will lose it at the Strathroy line to Dalton. He'll go to Belney. Near side, Sean Grogan. He'll chip it off the boards and out to center. Kicked back in by Arseneault. Arseneault looking to fire. Top of the far circle. Wrist shot right on. Lozier made the stop. Rebound cleared by Belney around to the near side. Here's Kilgore. He'll get it to the Strathroy line. And now it's dumped right back in. Lozier will leave it for LeBears. And the Predators will make a wholesale change on the fly. LeBears will chip it near side. Try to hit Kilgore. That didn't work. Dewart now. Lost the puck. In near side. Sproveiro with a shot right on. Big rebound in front. Lozier made the stop. And Ritchie couldn't find the rebound. Ross will keep it in. Almost deflected on net. One time Sproveiro faked the shot. Got it tipped away by Belney. In the corner now to Ritchie. This line of Sproveiro, Ritchie, and Beenacker is really effective every time they get on the ice. Now back come the Rockets, field on the far side. In over the line. Kilgore going to the net. Centering pass. And Kilgore's stick was lifted by Ross. Loose puck picked up by Ryan Field. Right point now to LeBears with a shot and a nice skate save. And steered away by Tugwell. Into the far corner now. Kilgore, he's tied up by Fraser. Dewart looking for a loose puck. Oh, he gets hit hard behind the end line. Play will continue. Top of the circle. Field with a shot. That one off a skate. Sproveiro and Dewart still tied up behind the play. Loose puck comes near boards down to Beenackers out the center. The Predators will change on the fly. Beenackers at the Strathroy line. Drop past Sproveiro. Dewart on the back check. Dewart wants to take him hard to the boards, and he did. But LeBears with the loose puck behind the net. Now far side for Tyler Coleman. Both teams changing on the fly. The pace is increased now at the Shores Rec Center. Icing waved off. Into the near right corner. Loose puck. Coleman looking to center it out in front. That went off a stick. Bouncy puck goes high off the glass. Coleman in on it. Watched by Boersma. He'll leave it there for Dorman. Dorman was taken off the puck. Loose puck comes to Martin. Went off a skate. And Coleman will keep it in. He'll back in it back into the near right corner. Dorman. Pinned along the boards by Boersma. Here's Chapman now. Chapman now to the far side. Off the far boards. To Hammett. He'll just barely keep it in. Now the Chapman at the half wall. He'll cycle it back into the corner. Great shift by both clubs right now. Back-to-back shifts. Great pace. Dorman walks out with a shot. Save. Rebound in front. Scramble. Chapman was knocked down in front. Bouncing puck gets out of the blue line. And Martin's going to have to go back to get it. And here comes Trottier all over him. He'll take Martin into the far corner. He'll leave it there for Hammett. 10:30 to go opening period. Hammett will play it near boards for Kirk Dorman. Dorman will flip it out to center, and Boersma will fire it back in. Coleman will dump it out to center. The Rockets need a change. Jackson will dump it in, takes a hit from Dorman. Lozier out to stop it, but it was an icing call. Welcome back. Chris Shores and David Hausberger here from the Shores Rec Center. No score, waiting our first goal here. 10 minutes to go. Moffat and Powell opening period. And playing the Lambton Shores zone to our right. The cameo line out there. Thornton, Boyer, and Mandarelli. Right point to Hammett. Cross ice now. Sander with a snapshot. Big rebound off the stop from Tugwell. It's picked up by Ferguson. He'll flip it high in the center. And Sander will regroup in his own zone. Kurtis Sander will play it off the boards. Liberty couldn't keep it in. Ferguson at center. Slips away from a Mandarelli check. I go to the far side now to Boersma. McKinlay in his own zone. Mandarelli watching him close. He'll play it to an open wing. Ferguson's going to have to hustle to get there. Kept it at the line by Boyer. Boyer now. He had his pocket picked by Liberty. Liberty will skate out the center. He'll bank it off the boards, looking to bank it to himself. That didn't work. Sander read that. And now Kurtis Sander at his own line. Out the center. Finds Mandarelli at the line. Boyer going to the net. Boyer trying to go right through the middle. Lost the puck. Mandarelli with his centering pass. That was intercepted by Trottier. Now Mandarelli fires it high to the far side. Here comes Bellany off the point. The pinch couldn't keep it in. And the Predators will get a chance to change. Sander back to get it in his own zone. Near side to a West Baker in full stride. Baker in over the line. Cuts to the middle. He was poke checked off the puck by Ross. And the Predators will get it back out the center. Bellany will dump it back in. Ryan Trottier following a dump in. Lozier will play it around on the far boards. Arseneault there now behind the net. Arseneault trying to center it. Bouncing puck in the slot. Cleared away. It'll come to West Baker. He'll come near side and just a little bit too far for Collin Hartwick. And it's stumped right back in by the aforementioned Matt Ross. Warren now near half wall. Into the slot looking for Trottier with a shot. It just missed the low right corner. Here to the far corner now for Arseneault. He played it in behind the net. Now here's Warren. Warren looking to center it. He played it off a skate. It was Grogan's skate. They'll play it off the boards and the Rockets will get it out to center. Grogan stole a puck to try to center it into the slot. That was intercepted. Warren back out for the Predators. He'll dump it deep. Dewart's going to go back in with Arseneault. Bellany in there to support as well. Arseneault leaves it for Warren. Wrap around, and it rolled off the end of his stick. Bellany trying to tip it out the center. That didn't work. Play along the far half wall now in the Strathroy zone to our left, and Field has it. He'll come near side now to Kilgore. Lambton Shores changing defenders. Kilgore dropped past the Field. Field trying to get around Boersma. Field still with the puck. Now to the back net. Rebound. Oh, what a stop! But it wasn't by Tugwell. That might have been Boersma with the right skate. And he stopped Tyler Dewar point blank. I think that was Boersma, Dave. Puck comes out to center. Tanner Ferguson for the Predators will fire it right in on Tynan Lozier. And he'll leave it there for LeBear. 7:08 to go opening period. No score here from Lambton Shores. Kept in by Ritchie. B-Knacker's forechecking. Now Sproveiro has it. Near half wall. To the point. One-timer by Ferguson. That went off Martin's skate in front. Ritchie will come get it near left corner. Watched by Chapman. Plays it behind the net. Martin intercepted to the far side. Now looking for Coleman. Coleman will dump it out the center. Chapman trying to get there. Ferguson's going to get there first. He spins away from Chapman. He'll play it all the way to the Strathroy blue line. And B-Knackers will dump it deep. And the Predators will change on the fly. Martin out of the far corner for Hammett. Lead pass to Dorman. He'll get it out to center. Errant pass by the Predators. Now to Chapman. He gets it over the line to Coleman. Coleman looking to center it. That one off the skate of Ritchie, and Ferguson will play it off the glass. And out to Duncan now at center. Lead pass. Sproveiro didn't see it. Sanders the lone man back. The Predators will change. Sander behind his own net. Duncan goes flying into the Strathroy net. A good score started in the middle. One more, right, Kenna? Perfect. Nice. Thank you. Welcome back. 6 minutes to go in this Moffat and Powell opening period at Chris Shores. David Hausberger here at the Shores Rec Center. Keanu watching our out-of-town scoreboard back home in Strathroy. No score here. Strathroy going left to right across your radio dial. Play in the Strathroy zone to our left. Mandarelli almost gave it away to Federley. Lozier out to play it. Now he'll leave it for Mandarelli. In his own zone, that's the second time Mandarelli fanned on a pass. Luckily, Strathroy regains possession. Out to center now near boards for Thornton. He hit linesman Pearson on the dump in and apologizes on the way through. Puck is dumped deep behind the Forest net. Fraser now under siege. He's tied up by Boyer. Looking for a loose puck now and played up the near boards. Liberty rolled off his stick and Mandarelli dumps it back in behind the Lambton Shores net. Fraser one more time. 5:10 to go opening period. And Fraser waiting for the Predators to set up. He'll go far side now, and out come the Predators to center on the right wing with Jackson. Ty Jackson over the line. Shot steered out of play by... Thank you. Welcome back. Our first penalty coming up here when we get a whistle. It's going to go to Strathroy, but the Lambton Shores Predators on the rush. Trottier, nice move in, right in front! And a save there made, I think that was Belney. So a couple of defensive making stops for their goaltenders in this opening period. We're still scoreless. Penalty coming up to Strathroy. Grogan will touch it. It'll be a high stick. Referee Campbell will make the call. And how do you like this for a good start? Strathroy scored 4 power play goals last night. They're 40% efficiency, but they're only second after 4 power play goals in the game. Rockets on the penalty kill for force, iron, and metal. They're forced to metal with, and Lambton Shores with possession in the Strathroy zone to our left. Tanner Ferguson at the left point. He'll play it into the corner now for McKinlay. He'll leave it there for Trottier, now to the far corner for Arseneault. Half wall now to Wammes. Now Ferguson at the center blue line position. They go to the umbrella. Warren with a shot that went off the side of the post. Now Warren to the right point to Ferguson. 1:20 to go into power play. Near side, McKinlay one-timer. That was tipped just wide. And I mean just wide. We had a perfect angle on that. The Rockets will get it out the center. Puck is played behind the Strathroy defense. Arseneault looking for it. Here comes Lozier. He'll chip it to the near boards. Coleman chips it around. Warren gets to the line, but they had his stick lifted. McKinlay will keep it in at the left point now. Ferguson plays it to the half wall. An errant pass, and LeBears will get it out the center. Ferguson watched by Chapman. He'll go across center ice. McKinlay far side now. Warren and over the line. Warren looking into the corner now for Arseneault. Arseneault looking backdoor, forced behind the Strathroy net. Ferguson wide open in front, and it went off a skate. He couldn't get it. Now he gets it back in the high slot, doesn't fire, turns away and almost gave it away to Chapman. Top of the near circle now, McKinlay. McKinlay with a wrist shot, tipped right on. Lozier looking for the loose puck, still behind him. Wrap around Arseneault trying to jam it in, and it stays out still, clear to the line. Ferguson fakes the shot. Far side now, Warren, 18 to go in the power play. Here's a shot that missed the top right corner, and nobody at the left point, and the puck will come all the way down the ice. A giveaway right to Tyler Dewar. He'll ice the puck. That'll do it. Back to even strength. 2:22 to go opening period. Here's Boersma. Near side, Sproveiro to center with speed. In over the line. Watched by Hammett. Drop pass now to Ritchie. Then one of the newest Predators. He gave it away to Boyer, and Boyer will turn back up ice. He has Baker on his left. Boyer gets to the line. Trying to get it on around Wammes. Backhand pass off a skate. Near side, Ben Ackers. He'll leave it in the corner for Wammes, who didn't expect it. Has to circle back. 2 minutes to go opening period. Now to the far side for Ritchie. He'll go cross ice. Ben Ackers out to center. He has Sproveiro going in. Ben Ackers took a hit from Hammett. In behind the end line now, Belney spins away from Sproveiro. And Tony Belney now out through center, gaining speed. He'll come to the neutral zone, near boards, left to right. He'll get to the Lambton Shores line and dump it in. The rest of his line mates were changing on the fly. The Predators will now dump the puck, and they'll change on the fly. Here's Hammett in his own zone. $1:23 to go in the period. Near side, Mandarelli will flip it in over the blue line. Fraser fanned on it, took a hit from a forechecking Dorman. Dorman and Mandarelli battling for the puck. Finds Martin on the right point. There's a shot deflected just wide. LeBear's going to try and keep this at the left point. Off a skate, couldn't keep it in. He has to hustle here. He's got Liberty all over him. Now it's a 2-on-1. Jackson looking to cross ice that pass to Gubbles. That one off Martin's skate. Last minute of play here in the opening period. There's a shot. That goes high behind the net of Tynan Lozier. Centering pass backdoor. And a good job by Thornton to cover Liberty in front. And Thornton will chip it out to center and down the ice. .36 seconds to go in the opening period. Lead pass out to center, looking for Trottier. He got a caught in his skates. The Rockets will regroup in their own zone. Far side now, Grogan. Lead pass, this might be an icing call. Too far for Hartwick. I believe that's the son of head coach Dave Warren, if I'm not mistaken. Right there, scores! And speak of the devil, it is John Warren opens the scoring. 21.8 seconds to go. The Predators lead 1-0. So the hometown Predators in their home opener, they lead 1-0 on a late first period goal. 12 seconds to go. Here's Sander to center. Gets the Predators line, and that'll be intercepted and sent back down the ice. 3 seconds to go. John Warren's going to get the goal. And Adam Arseneault gets the lone assist. Time will expire to signify the end of the opening period. Coming up in
And the second period brought to you by 22 Auto Body, your collision specialist on Highway 22.
And the Rockets going right to left across your radio dial. And Lambton Shores left to right. And we start the period at even strength. Played into the Strathroy zone to our right. Lozier there will leave it for Hammett. Hammett plays it back in behind the net now to Kurtis Sander. He'll play it up the left wing to Ryan Field. Field will get to center. He'll dump it to the blue line. Tanner Ferguson dumps it immediately back out. Kurtis Sander will dump it right back in, and Fraser will go back to get it for Lambton Shores. Stretch pass out to center. Adam Arseneault. He's taken off the puck, but got it to the Strathroy line. Bouncing puck. Trottier in now. Stops at the near half wall. Looking for Arseneault, one-timer. And a blistering drive went over the top left corner by a couple of feet. Played in behind the end line now for Warren. He's got the goal. Lost it now to Tyler Dewart. Dewart out through center. Lead pass looking for Kilgore. That didn't work. And Arseneault will get it to center ice. Finds Trottier. Back to Arseneault. He lost the puck. Kilgore sidestepped the hit by Fraser. He ran into Arseneault as the Rockets will dump it in. And Tugwell's going to... And it starts with the cameo line up front. It'll be Sander and Grogan on the blue line. Grogan now top of the far circle. Mandarelli, one-timer from Grogan. That one off a skate. Mandarelli at the right point now. Playing the Lambton Shores zone to our left. Thornton to Grogan at the right side. Now Sander with some time. Sander with a wrist shot deflected high, and Tugwell will... Thornton has the puck far side. He'll bank it to the right point to Grogan. Grogan will tee one up, and that one off a stick of Boersma in front. It'll come near corner now to Nick Boyer. He'll stop at the half wall. Left point now to Sander. Right side, Grogan. Grogan with a snapshot looking for a tip. Here's Boyer, backhand! And it just went wide of the low right corner. Tugwell sprawled to the left, but the puck was never on net. Grogan will keep it at the right point, gave it away. Loose puck comes left point, and the Predators will get it out to center. And dumping it all the way in is Gubbles. Here comes Grogan. No changes on the Rockets power play. Grogan left point now to Sander. Back into the near left corner to Grogan. He'll walk off to the half wall. Down low to Thornton, looking backdoor, fanned on it. Boersma now will play it to an open corner. Here comes Sander in off the right point. 2:35 to go into double minor. Sander with a wrist shot right on. It didn't get through, or maybe it did get through. I lost sight of it, but Mandarelli has it at the blue line. Near circle. Mandarelli looking to fire. His stick was lifted. Loose puck. Picked up by Jackson. He dives to get it out to center. The Rockets will change on the fly. Sander forced all the way back in his own zone. He'll bank a pass. Boyer didn't see it. Boersma has some time, and he'll fire it in on Lozier. And Lozier will leave it there for Sander. Out comes Baker and Hartwick. Bellany over the boards. Dalton as well. Baker with speed. A rocket ship in over the line. Tried a wrist shot. He fanned on it. Forced in the near left corner. Loose puck played out and down the ice. 1:55 to go into double minor. Tyler Tyler Dewar drops back to the point with Belney. Here's Baker with speed again in over the line near side. He'll stop in the corner. He'll set things up. He'll come to the half wall. 140 to go in the double minor. Dewar now at the point. He'll go to the far side now to Hartwick. Dalton and Belney in front. Baker into the slot. Backhand right on. Tugwell will make the stop with no rebound. And we'll get a whistle.
The Maroons are here.
Rockets win the draw. Baker at the right point. He'll go to the left point now to Tyler Dewar. They go to the umbrella. Near circle now to Hartwick. Hartwick back to Dewar looking to fire. He does not. Near circle again to Hartwick with a wrist shot. High on Tugwell. Couldn't handle the rebound. Picked up by Belney. 1:14 to go in the power play. In behind the net now to Dalton. Brett Dalton now right point at West Baker. Baker looking for someone. He fires on that tip just wide. Hartwick will come get it near left corner. Colin Hartwick, left point, Tyler Dewar. Dewar will move to the center part of the blue line. Down low into Hartwick in the slot backhand. Just missed the top right corner. Loose puck as Hartwick fell. Picked up by Sproveiro. He'll find an open piece of the ice and fire it down the ice. Now Boyer back in over the line. 40 seconds to go in the power play. At the far half wall into the corner now to Thornton. Cameo line back out. Here's Tyler Dewar, right point. To the dot to Thornton, back to Dewar. Dewar will tee one up. Blocked by Federley in front. Now Thornton at the half wall. Into the corner now to Mandarelli. Right point now Tyler Dewar. Back to Mandarelli, top of the far circle. Now to Dewar, center part of the blue line. Mandarelli one-timer, nowhere near the net. It'll come left point to Sander. 15 to go in the power play. Into Boyer in the corner. Back to Sander at the left point. Cross ice now to Tyler Dewar. Back to Sander. Sander looking down low. Thornton parked in front off the blocker at Tugwell. Loose puck into the corner now for Thornton. 2 seconds to go in the power play. Back door and tipped away from Mandarelli. Ferguson out of the box. Left point now to Sander. Sander with a wrist shot. Tipped in front. Thornton right there. Can't fire. Puck behind the end line. Arseneault will get it out in front, and out come the Predators after killing a 4-minute power play. Far side to Warren and over the line. Warren looking for Federley. Warren still in the corner, forced behind the end line. Loose puck near corner now to Mandarelli. Mandarelli will try and wrist it to the far side. He'll get it outside the blue line. Trottier will dump it back in. Here's Coleman out this center. Sanders got to go to the bench. Him and Dewar have been on the blue line for the last 3 minutes. Here's Coleman with a hard hit behind the end line on Tanner Ferguson. Now Coleman and Ferguson. Coleman wants to go after getting hit by Ferguson. Ferguson wants no piece of that action as Fairley goes back behind the end line to pick up the loose puck. Chapman goes in forward checking. Dorman as well. Coleman will keep it at the right point. On Federley. And Federley dumps Coleman. Here's a shot from the Bears. And that goes just wide. Now Dorman looking in front, trying to get involved with Wammes. That won't work. Federley will bring it out to center. The mercury level's getting a little bit hotter here at the Shores Rec Center. Trottier will dump it in. 13:30 to go, second period. 1-0. Lambton Shores. On a first period, John Warren goal. Here's Chapman through center. Near side, Coleman. Coleman with a wrist shot off the tip of the trapper of Tugwell. LeBears with a shot. Pat save. Rebound in front. Loose puck right there. And it goes in. It's Kirk Dorman. He salutes the crowd and you can book it. We're tied at 1.
You saw who scored that?
14 to go in this 22 auto body second period. Kirk Dorman with his first career Junior B goal. Ties it up. Play in the Strathroy zone. Here comes Sproveiro walking out in the slot. Lost the handle on the puck. He's peeled off the ice by a Field. And Dewar got a high stick, but comes out the center with Kilgore. He's got Grogan fall over. Snap shot just missed the top left corner. Grogan will dump it in the corner. A little bit of life now in the Rockets after that tying goal. Sproveiro out of his own zone now. He'll come out the center. Nice couple of moves over the line. His pocket was picked by Dewar, and Dewar will get it out the center. Here's McKinlay. McKinlay will fire it in on Lozier. Grogan wasn't aware that rebound was coming to his corner. He was beaten through by Binakers. Right point to McKinlay. Back to Binakers near right side. Left point Boersma. Boersma with a wrist shot that was well wide. It'll carry him near half wall. Binakers there watched by Dewar in the corner now for Trottier. Ryan Trottier looking for an opening. Left point now to Boersma. Boersma with a shot well wide again, looking for a slap pass, and that didn't work. Field dumps it out the center and to the Lambton Shores line. Back comes Boersma the other way. He takes a hit from Tony Belney, and Boersma went heels overhead and gets right back up. Play will continue. Stretch pass out the center. Finds Ryan Field in the far boards. And Field gets hit hard at the blue line. Now we're got pushing and shoving at the Strathroy bench. We're waiting for this for a period and a half, David. Here comes Trottier over the line. Drop pass. Arseneault. Centering pass right there. And it just missed. Was Warren on the far side. Warren now looking to fire off the outside of the bar. Gets it right back near half wall. Shot blocked by Bellany. Bellany into the corner. Had his stick lifted. He's watched by Trottier. Now he'll go behind his own net. He'll play it up the gut and down the ice. And this will be an icing call. Charged against Strathroy.
First break in.
Sorry, that's the only time I can get to you because of that power play. I usually don't break on a power play, no problem. In the Strathroy zone, near circle to our right. To the left of goaltender Tynan Lozier. Federley in there with Dalton. Dalton wins the draw into the corner. Brian Trottier takes Bellany into the corner. And we'll have a 2-on-2 scrum. Dalton in there looking for a loose puck. It squirts to Baker. Baker blindly tried to play it off the glass. Rebound in front. And it almost cost the Rockets. Baker had a ton of time, David. He could have turned and just found somebody to give it to. Bouncing puck in front of the Strathroy line and fired down by Hammett. This will be another icing call. Face off in the Strathroy zone. Hammett lost it into the corner. He's going to go in there against Liberty up to the half wall. Liberty sidesteps a hit. He'll cycle it back in behind the net. Lozier lets it come near right corner. Bellany poke checks it up the boards now, looking for Dalton. Bellany gets it back, plays it off the boards now to center. Tanner Ferguson will have to retreat. They'll back in it deep in the Strathroy zone. Lozier is going to leave it for Hammett. Jackson on the forecheck, and Hammett blindly put it to the corner. Jackson would have had it if he didn't peel away. Play along the near half wall now. Baker in there, watched by Liberty. Jackson comes out of the scrum into the corner. A couple of 11s go at it as he's hit by Dalton. Spins away from Dalton, puts it to the far corner. Hammett now in Gubbles. Hammett takes a hit, knocked the ice. Gubbles going to get a penalty here with 9:58 to go. My pen's underneath there. On the power play, here they come. It's the cameo line. Lead pass Boyer with Thornton. Boyer, toe drag in front, and looking to fire. He was knocked down. Puck goes behind the end line. And now Thornton on the far board. Thornton turns and fires. That's just wide. Boyer was parked in front. Loose puck comes to Arseneault. He takes a hit from Boyer. Nick Boyer's not afraid to hit anybody. They could be 5 feet taller than him.
Number 9, Cleo, Gubbles, fitness for 40.
Pass by Boyer off her skate. Mandarelli right point one time. The Bears right on. Rebound. Loose puck right there. Scramble at the goal line. And nobody crossed the plane. Looked like a first down and goal to go. And we're going to get a whistle here with 9:23 to go in the second period. There is no power play. We are at even strength in the scrum in front of the Lambton Shores net. Power play for the Predators. They'll win the draw. Playing the Strathroy zone to our right. Ferguson, one-timer from the point. It just missed on the left corner. B-Knackers had it hop over his stick. Fraser couldn't keep it in. And the Predators will regroup. Errant pass by Ferguson. Tyler Dewart has it in his own zone. He'll gather it up and wrist it all the way down the ice. Ferguson now in over the line, sidesteps a hit, go to the far side now. He had a poke checked off his stick. Ryan Field finished the job and got it out to center. And now Sproveiro one more time, near side. B-Knacker's in over the line. He'll spin, leave it for Sproveiro at the half wall, around Kurtis Sander, into the corner now. Sproveiro will cycle it and leave it right there for Ritchie. Ritchie now to the half wall with a $1.10 to go in the power play. Right side at the point to Fraser, across the blue line. Tanner Ferguson back to Fraser, wants to turn and fire. Tip just wide by B-Knackers in front. And LeBears will pick up the loose puck. It'll go off the carom of the glass right to Ferguson with a drive. Rebound right there. Lozier made the stop. And now a crowd will gather one more time with the giant B-Knackers in front. Ritchie there as well for the Predators. And we'll get a whistle with 55 seconds to go in the power play. That should be a battle in front if Arseneault and Martin get together in front of the net. But Bellany will take Arseneault now. Predators with the power play with the puck now. Near side it's Wammes. He'll play it to an open circle. Not quite sure what he was doing there. He just played it to a place where nobody was. He'll keep it at the right point now. Down low Arseneault. Mini 2-on-1. Arseneault tried to center it. Diving play by Martin. Arseneault has it far corner. He'll go to the half wall now. And the Predators will set up. Now he comes all the way to the blue line, near side. The Wammes at the half wall to our right. Watched by Coleman. Into the corner now. He'll play it behind the end line for Arseneault. 6:23 to go in the power play. Arseneault behind the Strathroy net, trying to saucer it out in front for McKinlay. That didn't work. It came out to the right point, kept in by Wammes into the corner. Ryan Trottier takes a hit, puts it behind the net to Arseneault. Arseneault near side to Trottier, hopped over his stick, stolen by Tyler Coleman, and Coleman will flip it down the ice, and that'll do it for the power play. He'll chase the dump in. Out comes Tugwell, and him and Coleman collided. And now looking back was McKinlay, and Coleman will go to the bench. Here's Arseneault in over the line, trying to get around Belney. Wrap around! Great save by Lozier with the right skate, and the puck is dumped out the center. Here's Boersma in retreat. Here comes Chase Thornton all over him. Thornton stops at the half wall, looking for support. Oh, and Mandarelli overskated the puck. Now it's Warren, sidestepping a hit, picked up by Trottier. Now Arseneault in transition out the center. Near side, 7 to go in the period. Arseneault hook, that's going to bring another power play to Lambton Shores. Strathroy will touch the puck. Welcome back to Lambton Shores to the third power play for the Rockets. And the Rockets will dump it down the ice. 6:43 to go in the second period. We're tied at 1. Kirk Dorman has his first career junior B goal to tie it up for Strathroy in this period. Here's Sproveiro in over the line. Near side, forced behind the Strathroy net to the far corner, watched by Grogan. Grogan and Sander on the blue line, Dewart and Field in the point. Here's McKinlay. Near side looking one-timer! And it rung off the far post. A blistering drive by Ferguson, but it'll carry him all the way down the ice. Here's Tanner Ferguson on the far side now. Rink-wide pass over the stick of Binackers. This can be an icing call. McKinlay now behind his own net to our left. The Predators will regroup and come out of their own zone. Far side to Ferguson. He had to chip it deep and got Ritchie. He touched it, icing waved off. Belney in the far corner against Ritchie. Belney wins that battle. Loose puck. There's a shot by Sproveiro. Didn't get through. Now Binackers has it. He'll play it to the left point now to Fraser. Fraser with a wrist shot right on. Lozier will make this stop with 48 seconds to go. Face off in the Strathroy zone to our right. Near circle, won by the Rockets. Cleared to the line, kept in by Ross. Into the corner now for Warren. 40 seconds to go in the power play. Right point to Ross. Blocked shot by Chapman. A shot again. Lozier's got it. Chapman still down. But he gets sent back to the bench. Him and Coleman are having a war. They exchanged a little contact on the line change again. And Coleman wants a piece of Tanner Ferguson. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Play to the right point now for Ross. Fakes the shot. Far side now for Fraser. That didn't get through. It hit Martin. Boyer in the far corner will back it to the line. Kept in. Fraser with a shot off a skate by Arseneault and just wide. Near side now for Warren. Right point to Ross. 13 to go in the power play. Warren near half wall. Top of the circle. Down low for Trottier. Trottier wanted to give and go. Warren was covered. Now he finds Warren in the corner. He walks out to the half wall. Right point to Ross. Back to Warren at the half wall. Top of the circle at the dot with a wrist shot off the skate of Belney. Here's Fraser at the left point. He'll dump it in the corner. Back to even strength. Martin now will play it around the boards. Looking for this Field. Field tried to tip it out. He's hit by Ross. Play along the near half wall. Ross has it. Blind centering pass to the far corner. Martin and Arseneault go into the corner now. Martin had his stick lifted but stayed with the puck and got it to Boyer, and the Rockets come out the center. Now the Field. Ryan Field with Boyer on his right side. Finds Boyer in over the line. Drop pass now to Tyler Dewart. Snap shot! And off the blocker of Tugwell near side. LeBerge tried to keep it in, couldn't do so. Matty LeBerge now. He'll go cross ice to Ryan Field, who's on the end of a long shift. He comes in over the line. Field now looking to feather it through and almost hit by Tyler Dewart. He gets tripped up. No call here. Play will continue. 4:10 to go, and Mike Bondi all over the officials at the Strathroy bench. Near left corner now. Ryan Field looking for the loose puck from Hartwick. Field's got to go to the bench. He's absolutely gassed, and the Predators will come out the center. Here's Trottier. Near side, Fraser will leave it for Trottier, Ryan Trottier's brother, and he'll lose it at the line. Now Dalton chasing a loose puck, looking for Hartwick. Centering pass. Here's Baker. He overskated the puck in the high slot. It's dumped out the center, fairly waiting at the far boards of the Strathroy line. He'll dump it right in on Tynan Lozier, and Lozier is going to play it. No, he's going to leave it. Now he's going to play it. Him and Sander got crossed up with 3:35 to go in the period. Dalton, lead pass behind Baker to center, and Wammes will play it to the Strathroy line. Sander will regroup. Cross ice to LeBerge, off the boards, and Hartwick tried to tip it, didn't do so. Get a nice big break coming. Yep. Second period. Don't forget, coming up the second intermission, you'll hear an interview from about a month and a half ago, myself and Strathroy's Andy McDonald, a couple of days after he retired from the National Hockey League. We'll have that interview for you coming up after 40 minutes of play. 3:05 to go here, second period. And Chase Thornton will dump it into the Lambton Shores zone. The cameo line back out for Strathroy with Mandarelli and Boyer. Right point now to Grogan. With a shot, that deflected wide. Loose puck near side, McKinlay. He takes a hit from Boyer. Thornton looking for the loose puck. Scramble at the near half wall. Jackson in there for the Predators. He'll flip it out the center. Kick back in by Shawn Grogan. And McKinlay now will regroup for Lambton Shores. Far side now, Tanner Ferguson. Lead pass intercepted by Bellany. He'll leave it there for Grogan now. Thornton has it near boards. And he'll dump it in on Tugwell. Tugwell's going to cover that because Kilgore is coming in. Play in the Lambton Shores zone. Far corner now. Ryan Field on it. Watched by Ross. He was taken off the puck, and now Fraser has her for the Predators. Rink wide pass too far for Ben Ackers. Grogan will play it off the boards and out the center. Corralled by Dewart. We have bodies flying all over the place. Here comes Field on the far side around the corner. Forced behind that centering pass. That one off a skate of Ritchie. Now Dewart in the corner. Toe drag, tried to center down front to Field. Back to one-timer! And it deflected off a Kilgore shot high and over the top left corner. And we have a high stick call coming from referee Campbell. 1-1 hockey game. Face off in the Lambton Shores go to our left. Won by the Rockets. The cameo line up front on the power play. Dewart, Sander on the blue line. Dewart, top of the far circle. Mandarelli with a shot that was well wide. It caromed incorrectly for the Rockets' point of view off the glass right to Jackson. He'll fire it down the ice. Lozier way out of his net to play this. He'll put it behind his net now for Tyler Dewart. 1:30 left in the period. 1:36 left in the game clock. We got an 8-second differential with the game clock being the lowest number. Here's Sander. Into the far corner now. Right point now to Boyer. Near side. Left point, Tyler Dewart. Dewart now to the far side for Sander. Fakes the shot. Now to the half wall, Mandarelli. Back to Tyler Dewart. Down low now to Chase Thornton. Looking backdoor, nothing there. He'll cycle it in behind the net now to Mandarelli. Mandarelli tried to center it out in front. 1 minute to go in the period. Mandarelli far half wall now to Thornton. Now to the right point to Tyler Dewart. Now to Thornton at the far side. In the corner now to Mandarelli. Mandarelli gets tied up by Boersma. Loose puck. Thornton trying to dive for it. Behind the net now to Boyer. 43 seconds to go in the period. 50 seconds in the power play. Mandarelli right point to Tyler Dewart. Hops over his stick. And the Rockets are going to have to clear. Thornton back in over the line near half wall. Left point now to Sander with a shot. Pad save. Rebound comes to Thornton. Hopped over his stick. Mandarelli now has it in the corner. 23 to go in the period. Mandarelli right point to Tyler Dewart. Boyer parked in front. Sander with a shot right on. Rebound. Boyer right there. But Tugwell's got it. Boyer getting hemmed by Wammes and Boersma. And Thornton comes in here. Or not Thornton. Mandarelli comes in to support. And Boyer going to the referee saying, I got high stick. Now we got a second whistle here, which means we could have penalties. Face off won by Strathroy to the blue line to Sander. Right side now to Grogan. To the half wall now to Kilgore. Back to Grogan. 10 seconds to go in the period. He'll blast a shot off a couple legs. And one skate. Shot into the slot. Down low. Chapman tried to fire. Now he does. And it just missed the right side. That's going to do it for the period as Grogan turns and fires. And that'll do it for the second period. Coming up, an interview with Strathroy's Andy McDonald. The score after the second period of play is the Strathroy 1, Lambton Shores 1. This is the Rocket Soccer brought to you by Dalton. And if it wasn't for obviously the concussion problems, he was still in great shape, David. He could still play another 6, 7, 8 years. Third period brought to you by Strathroy Audio Video. The competition in London knows this. You should too. And we start at even strength. Strathroy moving left to right across your radio dial. Lambton Shores obviously right to left. We're tied at 1. Playing the Predator zone to our right. Tanner Ferguson in the far corner. He'll come near side to McKinlay. Lead pass, near side, Warren out the center, takes a hit from Coleman. Now Warren in over the line, and Arseneault's going to be offside. Warren And of course, Lambton Shores no longer with their top scorer, Cal Brothers, who was confirmed of a trade today to Chatham. Stephen Beanakers and Jay Ritchie coming back this way. A lot of rumors speculating that had a lot to do with the new coach in Chatham, who was the coach here in Lambton Shores last year. And rumors that these two teams might not be done in the transaction section. Could you see Arseneault going there too? Puck is dumped into the Lambton Shores zone. Hops over the stick, and Thornton took a hard hit in the corner. Kept it at the left point by Dalton. Jackson for the Predators will get it outside the blue line, and Strathroy will resume. Lambton Shores will change. Sander in over the line. He gets a knee-on-knee hit from Boersma. No call there. Into the corner now for Thornton. Thornton now watched by Fraser. Centering pass, Dewar. It hopped over his stick. Beanakers has it near boards. He tried to center it. Off of Kerem, he gets it right back. Lead pass nowhere near Ritchie, and that'll go for an icing call at 6:50. Face off in the Lambton Shore zone to our right, far circle, won by the Predators. Near side, into the corner now, Boersma. Up the boards to Beanakers. Finds Sproveiro out through center. Sproveiro in over the line to the far boards, trying to center it out in front. And he got hit. Sproveiro now very effective on this line with the two former Chatham Maroons. Beanakers face off in the Strathroy zone. A shot steered away by Tynan Lozier. Hammett now gets away from a check, plays it up the board. Stolen now by the Predators, trying to center it out in front was a Trottier, and Brendan Trottier knocked to the ice. Duncan looking for a loose puck. It'll squirt near corner now to Sander. He'll turn back and play it behind his own net to Hammett far side. Return pass to Sander. He'll use the net as a pick. He'll play it to the far boards to West Baker, who'll skate out the center, gaining speed. Baker in over the line with Hartwick. Baker looking to fire, lost the puck to Ferguson on the far boards, and Trottier will get it down the ice, and this will be an icing call charged against Lambton Shore. Face off, far circle to our right, won by Strathroy. Martin at the left point will dump it into the corner, looking for Ryan Field. Field shields himself away from Ferguson. Left point to Martin. Back to Field at the half wall. Into the high slot. Kilgore tried to turn and fire. Puck was bouncing. Didn't get anything on it. Ferguson into the corner now. Bouncing puck. Brendan Trottier lost it to Tyler Dewar. He'll play it into the corner behind the Lambton Shores net. Field's going to go after this against Tanner Ferguson. They'll tie each other up in the corner. Here comes a Kilgore for support. He's pinned along the boards as well by Federley. Kilgore takes a hit, shielded himself away from Duncan, gets pinned along the boards, loose puck behind the end line now for Tanner Ferguson. Spins away from Ryan Field, approaching the 4-minute mark of this third period. Ferguson gets hit behind the play by Kilgore, and the puck is dumped all the way down the ice. Icing call charge here in Lambton Shores. So out comes Chapman, Coleman, and Dorman, won by the Rockets. Right point to Grogan. They need to sustain pressure here because the Lambton Shores Predators on the end of a long shift, but that's dumped high and out of... Isn't it in Ontario? I got a B- in geography. So 15:42 to go in the third period. Lead pass behind cover. Here's Ward looking for the second of the night. Ward right in and couldn't control the puck. It's fired around the boards by Bellany, and down the ice he was in behind. Face off near circle to our left in the Rocket zone to the right of Lozier. It's won by Strathroy. Grogan will go behind his own net. He'll back in it to the far boards looking for Coleman. Coleman will bank it off the boards and out to center. And the puck caroms all the way down into the Predator zone. McKinlay now. He's hit by Dorman on the forecheck. They both fall to the ice. Chapman looking for loose puck. We're getting a whistle. And if you're just joining us and didn't join us yesterday, we'll call the cameo line for a couple of reasons. First of all, they never cut their hair. While Chase Thornton got a little bit of a trim over the summer, the other two didn't. And one of our local businesses, Cameo, John Nixon, Cameo, celebrating 25 years in business. So congratulations to them, David. Here's Mandarelli into the corner now. Boersma will play it up the boards. Kept in at the left point by Bellany. He lost the puck to Boersma. Lead pass, looking for Gubbles. Intercepted by Tony Bellany. He'll get it to the Lambton Shores line. Boyer hit his man. Here's Ty Jackson now. He lost the puck to Mandarelli. Bank pass to Thornton in over the line. He's got Boyer going to the net. Centering pass off the skate of Boersma. Mandarelli following up on the play. Now Manderelli at the half wall. Right point to Grogan. He'll tee one up off a stick. Boyer looking for the loose puck in front. He was taken off the puck nicely by Fraser. Fraser will come out the center. Near side, Gubbles. Toe drag right in. Gubbles with a shot. Oh, and a glove save by Tynan Lozier. And we'll get a whistle with 14:19 to go. Power play coming up. It's their third power play of the hockey game. I didn't even see that call. That's why the face-off came all the way down the ice, because there was no icing. It's Fraser getting the call. It'll be a slashing call. He'll sit for 2 or less, and we'll get another penalty. Is this going to be to Hartwick here? We have a penalty. Referee Bowen behind the play in a neutral zone. Face-off in the Strathroy zone to our left. Rung around the boards near corner now, looking for Sander. Sander spins away from Federley. Dalton and Baker up front. Bellany and Sander on the blue line. Dalton out the center, rink wide. Off the skate of Baker right up to his stick. In over the line. Baker with a shot right now. Rebound, and Bellany was tied up. Great back check there by Tanner Ferguson. Kept at the left point by Sander. He'll play it near half wall. Bellany's going to go get it. He takes a little cross check from McKinlay. He'll fall to the ice. Now into the corner for Baker. Baker trying to get away from McKinlay. Strathroy changing on the fly. Out comes Dewart. He gets a pass from Baker. Dewart back to Baker near side. Baker with a shot well wide. Had to take it off his skate. Left point now to Dewart. He'll ring it around the board. Strathroy with great pressure here. 1:05 to go into 4-on-4. Right point to Sander. Cross ice Bellany. Almost tipped in front by Dewart. He'll go get it behind the net. Dewart now hit off the puck by Ferguson, but stays with the puck. The captain near right corner. To the right point to Sander. Looks like a power play here. Here's a shot. The flex and comes off the side of the net to Tanner Ferguson. Baker will peel to the bench. And Tanner Ferguson has some time in his own zone now. Over the boards comes Ryan Field. Lead pass to Ryan Trottier. That didn't work. Field will pick it up. He'll come in over the Lambton Shores blue line. He'll put the puck into the corner. He'll fight with it with Arseneault. Arseneault and a hooking call coming to Ryan Field here with 12:51 to go.
Rocket penalty number 15, Ryan Field. 2 minutes for hooking. Climate penalty 7:09. Field for hooking at 7:09.
Puck in the blue line. Tyler Dewart fires it down the ice. It will be the Predators' 4th power play of the hockey game. They're 0 for 3 in 9 seconds. They're going to go their 5th power play technically. It'll be a 5-on-3 for just 12 seconds. In over the line, here's Warren. Playing the Strathroy zone to our left. Warren in the near left corner. Now it's a 5-on-3 for 10 seconds. To the point to Ross with a shot. That missed the top right corner. Cameron's off the back. Arseneault couldn't drop it in. Near corner now for Warren. 2 seconds to go into 5-on-3. Warren looking to fire. That's blocked by LeBears. Over the boards comes Tyler Coleman. It's a 5-on-4 now for a $1.10. Ross at the point. Now to Warren. Top of the near circle. Warren with a wrist shot. And Lozier didn't see it. It might have went off Martin in front. And it's caromed off of Tyler Coleman and down the ice. Ross is going to have to hustle here. Here comes Tyler Dewart. And Tyler Dewart's high stick by Ross. No call there. Here's Ryan Trottier in his own zone. 52 seconds to go in the power play. Now to Warren at center. In over the line. Tyler Dewart getting back into play now. Warren near left corner watched by Coleman. Leaves it for Ross with a blast. And it's deflected, I think, off the left shoulder of Lozier. Now he's felt that. A little bit of a stinger. Right point to Ferguson. He lost the puck to Coleman at center. And Tyler Coleman's going to waste some time here. He's going to stop. Now he finds Chapman in over the line. Chapman with a shot. That's deflected off the pad of Ferguson. 27 seconds to go in the power play. Chapman doing a great job, short-handed, deep in the Lambton Shores zone. Gets a couple of hooks, stays with the puck, and now finally loses it to Trottier. 15 seconds to go. Look out! And Boyer lined Trottier up from about half a mile away and caught him. Centering pass. And nobody in the back end of that. Bellany takes Warren into the board. Here half wall, loose puck in the shot. Warren gets dumped to the ice by Bellany. He'll play it off the glass and down the ice. We'll go to even strength. Yeah. Face off just outside the blue line. It's won and dumped right in by Manderelli. Boyer goes in forechecking behind the net now to Thornton. Hopped over his stick to the far corner. He'll go get it. He'll cycle it back for Boyer. Looking for the return pass to Thornton. That didn't work. McKinlay puts it into the corner. Waiting for it at the half wall. Jackson with some time. Watch out. He almost got hit by Boyer again. He'll play it to an open wing. It'll come out the center. LeBear's going to have to hurry to beat that from Federley. But Gubbles finds Liberty now. Liberty in over the line. Trying to cut to the middle. Drop pass. Loose puck. Played back. Here's Gubbles, and he can't fire. He'll play it to the point. Fraser with a lot of room. Fraser with a wrist shot. Didn't get through. Loose puck picked up by Manderelli. Oh, Manderelli got kneed right at the blue line. And now Thornton dropped McKinlay. And now Liberty's involved. And here comes a cross check from Hammett. And now we got everything going on with Mandarelli in the back left corner, down on the ice, and a scrum on the inside the blue line of the Lambton Shores Predators. Well, I'm not sure. That's Tyler Dewart. Dewart has the puck at the left point. The Rockets to a 5-minute major penalty, and now Baker with the puck at the right point. Back to Dewart at the blue line. They'll go to the umbrella. Baker fanned on the shot. Loose puck to the corner to Dalton. Back to Baker at the right point. Baker looking to fire, and that went off a skate. Strathroy needs to stop making the same plays, Dave. They're not working. Dewart at the center part of the blue line. Far side to Hartwick. There's a shot right on. Tugwell down, couple of whacks at it. Puck goes behind the end line. Hartwick has it again near right corner. Now to Baker in the corner. He'll come out to the half wall. 4:25 to go into major. To Dewart at the blue line. Fakes the shot. Top of the near circle to Baker. Baker will tee one up. That's blocked by Boersma. And Baker is hooked there. And a call coming up to Boersma. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for Strathroy for 2. This coming with 9:14 to go in regulation. It's a 5-on-3. Rockets with possession. Left point now it's Sander to Grogan. And they'll go back to the umbrella. Near side to Boyer. So Boyer, Kilgore, and Chapman up front. Loose puck to the far corner. Up to the half wall, and Arseneault will dump it down the ice. Here's Boyer in over the line with speed. He'll stop at the far half wall. He'll play it errantly to Arseneault, and Arsenault's going to skate out the center shorthanded. He'll come out near boards. He'll get to the Strathroy line waiting for support. He'll play it all the way back to Wammes in his own zone. He'll play it near side Tanner Ferguson. Ferguson takes a hit from Boyer and fires it all the way down the ice. 1:13 to go in the 5-on-3. Picked up by Dalton for Strathroy, and he'll skate out. He'll go far side now to Sander. Lead pass to Hartwick at the Lambton Shores line. 53 to go in the 5-on-3. Hartwick lost the puck to Ferguson. Ferguson in the near corner tries to fire, lost it to Hartwick. 3 Rockets in the corner, need to spread out here. Kilgore gave it away, and Ferguson will fire it down the ice. Penalties starting with the one on Mandarelli, still not on point streak. Here comes the fiery Baker right in. Baker backhand, and a nice save there by Tugwell. Puck goes sky high. Glove down at the line by Dewart. Dewart can't keep it in. And loose puck picked up by Baker. 15 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Far side now to Bellany. Near side to Dewart and over the line. Dewart behind the back now to West Baker at the half wall. Baker looking for someone. They got to hurry. 6 seconds to go. Backdoor. Hartwick with a shot. Nice shoulder save by Tugwell. Now Baker at the half wall. To the blue line to Dewart. 1 penalty's done. Slap shot off a skate. 5-on-4 now for 2:13. It's the major on the board. They can score as many times as they can. Down low now to Dalton. Top of the near circle to Baker, and the net's off it. And loose puck in the high slot. Picked up by Federer. And he's going to get it to center. 1:59 to go in the major penalty. And face-off won by Strathroy here. Sander out the center on the far boards. Lead pass in line to Kilgore. Kilgore in the high slot was knocked off his feet. Loose puck scramble clear to the line, kept in by Grogan. Grogan's going to blast a shot high, and Tugwell will make the stop. Boyer right there. Tugwell gave him a shot. And now Boyer's going to the box with 1:43 to go. And face-off won by Strathroy. 4-on-4 action now for 1:40. Stretch pass out to center, hopped over the stick of Fraser.
4:23 hitting Boyer. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of penalty 13:25. Boyer for cross-check at 13:25.
There's no penalties whatsoever. Welcome back to Forest on the Saturday night. 6:12 to go in regulation. Here with you. Here comes Kilgore in over the line. Tried a shot just wide. 1:06 to go. We're 4-on-4. 1:06 to go in the 4-on-4. 6 minutes to go in the regulation third period. And Tanner Ferguson in his own zone now. Strathroy changing on the fly. Ferguson out to center with the puck. In over the Strathroy line. Looking to tee one up. He does. Blocker save. Lozier left to right there for Grogan. He played it off the boards. Dorman couldn't get it out. Dorman's got the lone Strathroy goal. His first career junior B goal. Jackson near left corner now. 40 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. Lambton Shores are going to have an abbreviated 17-second power play. Puck is dumped out to center by Strathroy. Federally now, cross ice to Ross. He'll gain center and he'll fire it in high behind the net of Tynan Lozier. And Grogan will go back to get it for Strathroy. The Predators will change on the fly. Sander now, near side to Chapman. And Chapman will come out to center with speed. In over the line. Sidesteps a hit by Ross. Chapman around the corner with a shot. Score! Danny Chapman! Top left corner with 5:10 to go. And he can book it. It's 2-1 Rockets. And Justin Tugwell had that post protected, the near post, but I don't know how that got top left corner, but it did for Danny Chapman, and he gives the Rockets a 2-1 lead. 5 minutes to go in the third. Now Lambton Shores to a quick 17-second power play. It's their 5th power play. They're 0 for 4. And here's Wammes in his own zone. He'll get it out to center, off the stick of Warren, and Martin now will play it for Strathroy. He'll go back in his own zone. Oh, Martin got slew-footed from behind, and a penalty coming up here to Duncan for tripping at his face off in the Strathroy zone. Here's Warren, wide open. Tanner Ferguson near dot. Ferguson with a shot right on, and Lozier makes the stop. Face off near circle, won by Dewart. It'll come to the left point. Ferguson is going to keep it in. Near half wall to Warren. Warren has the Lambton Shores goal. One-timer to Ferguson, blocked by Dewart in front. Field bounced over his stick, but gets a second chance and fires it down the ice. Out to center on the far side, it's Fraser. In over the Strathroy line. Chapman took him out of the play. He put it behind the net now for Arseneault. Near left corner now to Warren. Looking for the puck. Tried to get around field. That didn't work, but Arseneault picked up the loose puck. Watched in the corner by Bellamy. Arseneault now forced behind the Strathroy net. Still with the puck now to the far corner. He'll play it to the right point now to Fraser. Fraser back to Arseneault, top of the far circle. Now near side for Ferguson. It was behind Tanner. Had to go back and get it. Kept it in at the left point. He'll play it into one open corner. Bellamy now bothered by Ryan Trottier. Arseneault looking for the loose puck, played off the side of the net. Now far side to Warren. Warren to the point. One-timer and blocked by guess who? Danny Chapman one more time. Played to the right point again. Fraser into the corner now behind the net looking for Ryan Trottier. He's pinned by Bellamy. Now to Arseneault with 40 seconds to go in the power play. Arseneault, Tanner Ferguson! And a blistering drive over the crossbar that would have took Lozier's head off. Here near side. Here's Ferguson to half wall one more time. He walks out to the point now to Fraser with a shot blocked by Chapman again. And that'll go out of play. Danny Chapman with 4 blocked shots tonight. 27 seconds to go in. Face off won by the Rockets. Boyer gets it all the way down the ice. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Ferguson back to get it. Ferguson's logged a ton of ice in the second half of this hockey game, David. My goodness. Brendan Trottier passed too far for him, gave it away to Boyer, and he'll fire it down the ice. 5 seconds to go in the power play, 2:45 to go in regulation. The Rockets clinging to a 2-1 lead. And Wammes in his own zone, near side. Gubbles will come out the center, right to left, near boards, and over the Strathroy line. Lost the puck, played off the boards, and back into the Lambton Shores zone. 2:30 to go in regulation. Lambton Shores trying to get their first win of the year. Strathroy trying to go 2-0 here. Coleman will play it out to center. Federally will dump it right back in, and back to get it. It's going to be Matty LaBerge behind his own net. Near side now to Grogan. Up the boards to Boyer. Bank pass out to center. Wammes will dump it right back in, right in on Lozier. And Lozier will leave it for LaBerge. 2:06 to go in regulation. Now to Boyer. Boyer will dump it down the ice. This could be icing here. And it will be icing. Face-off near circle to our left. Won by the Predators. Left point now to Boersma. I'm surprised Tanner Ferguson is not on the ice. He'll be the first one next on the change, guaranteed. Coleman at the far boards. Banks it out to Boyer. He gets it over the line. And now it's picked up by Ritchie one more time. He'll go back to his own blue line to Boersma. Far side now Fraser. 1:43 to go in regulation. near pass to Federley, who will dump it in. Lozier stops him behind his own net. LeBerge was late to get there. Loose puck near left corner now to Chase Thornton. Mandarelli still not has returned. He left with a knee injury. Grogan trying to get it out, diving for the loose puck, still battling at the line, and he gets it out to center and down the ice. Icing waved off. 1:21 to go in regulation. Fraser in his own zone. Arseneault on the ice now for Ritchie. And Tanner Ferguson moments away, I would imagine, right beside the door, waiting for a change. 1:10 to go in regulation. Fraser forced back deep in his own zone by Tyler Coleman. Fraser now with the puck. Now to Federley. Rink wide to Arseneault, knocked it down onside. Here left corner, trying to get around Bellany. Centering pass, it's blocked and put out to the blue line. We've got an extra attacker. The goalie is on the bench, and Ferguson has the puck now at the far half wall. Extra attacker on for the Predators in the corner for Arseneault. Arseneault behind the net, 45 to go, right in front. Oh, I thought that was in. Great save by Lozier. And out comes Bellany. Bellany to center, and he'll get it to the Lambton Shores line. Did Lozier get a piece of that, David? Here's Sander. Well, ringing around the boards. It'll come outside the blue line. 30 seconds to go in regulation. Fraser at his own line. Now to center. Up the boards to Tanner Ferguson. Can't dump it in. It's back to Fraser at his own blue line. All 5 Predators on the in boards. Now Fraser over the line. Gave it away. Here's Chase Thornton over the red line. Thornton just got it fanned on. Now looking for it is Ryan Field. Puck inside the blue line. 12 seconds to go. Last chance. Here comes Johnny Warren. Warren out to center. He'll chip it in over the blue line. Here comes Lozier out to play it. He'll play it high off the glass and outside the blue line. Great play. And they can't clear the zone. And that's going to be it. The Rockets are going to move to 2-0 with a 2-1 win on the road as the opening season road trip continues. The post-game show from the Shores Rec Center coming up. Rockets Hockey brought to you by Domino's Pizza, live on 105.7.